I'm Charlie Stern. This is Mount Vernon School Talk, August 1, 2006. And I have several things to talk about today. The first of which was an article in July 28th, Journal News, stating that 23 local schools missed the federal standard for teacher quality. 23 schools in Westchester and Rockland have not met the federal standard for teacher certifications. And basically the federal U.S. Department of Education wants public schools to have 90% of their core classes taught by faculty who are experts in their subject areas, which basically means certifications. So the data for 04-05 indicated that there were 3 schools in Mount Vernon High School, Longfellow Middle School, and Nelson Mandela Community High School that did not meet the benchmark. I have some data for 05-06, however, that paints a somewhat rosier picture, indicating that only 2 of those schools were below the 90% mark, with Longfellow Middle School at 89.8, just shy of 90%, Mandela at 86.7%, but improved, and Mount Vernon High School at 94.1%. District-wide, 96.3% of the teachers enjoyed certification in the Mount Vernon City School District. So, next item. We have an item here from, how can I get so disorganized so quickly? Margaret Spellings, who is the Secretary of the U.S. Department of Education, said, this was in the journal, in the USA Today, July 18, children in poorly performing public schools need the chance to attend private schools, and taxpayers should pick up the tab. Spellings spoke on Capitol Hill to propose a $100 million federally financed voucher program for low-income students, and it was the latest in a string of proposals on vouchers from the Bush administration. Interestingly, just 4 days prior, Ms. Spellings' own department issued a report that found that private schools offer little academic advantage over public schools, which begs the question, if they offer little academic advantage, why spend taxpayers' money to send children there? Why not just improve the public schools? Another item, New York Magazine, great article from the July 17 issue called 9 Blocks from Home. The author is a guy named Robert Kulker. The guy deserves a prize. He's done a terrific job. Here's the abstract. Lifted out of working-class Brooklyn and propelled to Brearley, Wesleyan, Credit Suisse, and Condé Nast, Tisha Sargent was supposed to be a model of progressive social mobility. So how did she wind up back in her old neighborhood with a fatal gunshot wound to the head? A tragic story. Kulker makes it sound like there was a second tragedy, and that was the bifurcated life which this woman led in the years leading up to her graduation from college and beyond. She attended a program called Prep for Prep, and apparently it let something to be desired from a psychosocial development standpoint. A very interesting look at the private school experience. And I'm going to cap off today by answering a question several people have asked me: when will Thornton High School be open for business in Mount Vernon? The forecast completion date of construction is late June 2007, and September 2007 would be the opening planned for that school. Mount Vernon School Talk. School's open.